So today I'm styling my Uniwig's Perfection wig. It's human hair. I have it connected to a stool on its wig stand. It's hooked in there. This isn't my usual setup, but it works for today. You can see that I've tacked into the wig to the wig stand. You want to make sure you're putting it directly on the seam and not on the lace. That way it won't rip and it won't move around while you're trying to curl it. I'm dividing the hair into sections, as you can see, giving it a quick brush out before starting, and you want to make sure you're always curling the hair away from your face. So halfway through you're going to switch direction of curler, but for now you can see that. I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm curling the hair away from the front, so away from the face. You always want to make sure that your curling iron is on the lowest setting it can go, even though you might do it differently on real human hair. You want to make sure you're not going to burn this hair. So you want to make sure it's on its lowest setting. I promise it'll stay, especially if you use hairspray like I will. I clearly don't have any professional tools. I'm using hair ties to tie up my sections instead of clips, so please take all of this with a grain of salt. This is just what I do and how I style my wigs, and this is what's been working for me. So, you know, when in doubt, please go see a professional or consult a professional stylist. I like to spray the hair in layers, so once I finish with the bottom layer, I'm going to go ahead and take my hairspray and spray, you know, a generous amount all over the hair. You can also see that I'm putting my fingers on the curling iron once the hair is wrapped, and that's just for me to know when it is thoroughly heated all the way through. So I'm just holding my fingers on it right there and checking until I start to feel the heat, and that's when I pull the curl out. As I get closer to the front of the hair piece, I like to do the curls in smaller sections so that they're a little bit more pronounced and defined. That's just something I like to do. So you'll see as I go closer to the front, I'm taking less and less hair each time. In the middle and the back is when you want to start making that switch into which way you curl the hair. So starting there, I'm curling as if I'm curling away from the face on the left-hand side. So then that way, when you get to the front, it looks more of a natural progression of which way the curls go. Again, I'm taking my hairspray and spraying it generously over the curls. I'm also putting a little bit on my fingers and dabbing down some baby hairs that I cut into it. So now you'll see that I'm just kind of smoothing it out. And here is what it looks like when it's all said and done.